Touchdown, Canyon Lake! Holy cow!
Winters fakes, pumps, up, and good.
And Anderson gets in on the belly, Pete Rose style. Dad, have you been any prouder?
A shot off. There's Pena on a one-timer.
Oh! Back to Bowers to Voltaire. He'll launch a three at the buzzer. He got it! Oh my God! Keep on going. That one is belted deep to left and way gone.
Here comes Coburn for three. Got the big net.
There goes Bates. Bates! Touchdown! Touchdown!
And we're here at Canyon Lake High School. This is Darren Sturgeon with Canyon Lake Broadcasting. We'll get the picture up there in just one quick second. We're a little bit early, getting on the air early. So welcome all the listeners out there and viewers. Hopefully you're getting ready to watch a Canyon Lake Hawks take on the Fredericksburg Billies in Varsity Volleyball. That would be the girls' version. And we currently are bringing you views from the court where there are students the students are recognizing teachers and staff that has meant a lot to them. So we're going to go to the PA here and see if we can't bring you that real fast. And then we'll run a couple of commercials, and hopefully we'll be getting close to getting ready for airtime. So anyways, welcome to Canyon Lake Broadcasting, home of the Hawks, and I'm going to turn it over to the PA announcer now.
Chloe Gray picked Miss Akers. She said Miss Akers always had a good attitude, and I look forward to her class every day last year because she made it fun and she was easy to talk to. All right, Hannah Montoya picked Miss Gwen. Hannah said she's an amazing educator and puts effort into what she does and shows that she wants to live there. Alright, Lisa has Mr. Van Houten. So she said, my favorite thing about having him as a teacher is how much he cares for his students. He's always doing his best to make sure every student understands the material and is truly one of the best teachers I've ever had. Alright, Huntley Morass picked Miss Gallinger. She said she makes every topic super easy to understand and is always willing to help us. Thank you. Kylie Rodriguez picked Miss Black. She said she is so caring and always makes sure her students are understanding and doing the right thing. She positively impacted me by teaching me to treat everyone with kindness. Thanks, Miss Black. Alright, last one, Riley Wonderling picked Miss Level. She said Miss Level has been a great mentor to me for the past 3 years. She pushes me to be better every day and to try my hardest. She always listens when I need someone to talk to and is always kind. I'm so thankful for her and everything she has done for me in the ACT program. Alright, that concludes us honoring our teachers. Thank you so much, teachers, for all of your support.
And that was the recognition of teachers that have made a difference in students' lives. We know they do that each and every day. And so I think the program today was that there was each one of the volleyball players was recognizing a teacher that had made a difference to them. And so we got that on the air for you to see. Sorry, we're just getting underway. It's 5:58 here, and we got the teams. We'll warm up for a bit. We'll get the national anthem. We'll get the introduction of the players, and then we'll get this contest under the way as the Billies come in. And I don't have their record here handy with me, but Canyon Lake looking to get some positive momentum in district, and we'll look and see where this goes, and we'll get some more stats and stuff for you in just a moment. We're going to take a quick break as the teams warm up, pay a couple of bills, and we'll be back after these messages.
Lately, we've all experienced more inside our home, and our homes have experienced more of us. More dishwashing, more clothes washing, and more action figure rescue missions. And after 50 years of rescues, Mr. Reuter Plumbing Service Professionals are equipped to handle anything. We are your neighbor, you can call anytime, and we'll be there. Because we've been here all along.
We are Brookshire Brothers, selling groceries and growing communities since 1921. Giving back is how we celebrate. Your family, your town, your future. Come celebrate with us. Brookshire Brothers.
Hey Hawk fans! With Comal County and surrounding areas being amongst the fastest growing areas in the country, you need a realtor you can trust. Call Steve and Chris with Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services. Steve has lived here for over 20 years and is up to date and knowledgeable about the current real estate market here in Hawk Country. From Don Johnson Company located in Canyon Lake, Steve is ready to assist you whether in buying or selling in our local market. If you own real estate and would like a no-obligation market analysis on the current value of your property, give Steve a call at 830-832-0257. Go Hawks!
Do you have a cracked phone screen? How about a computer that's so slow you find yourself getting frustrated just turning it on? Well, have no fear. Canyon Lake Phone and Computer Repair is here. We're located off 2673 across from the Ace Hardware. Still not sure about us? Well, check us out on Google where we have hundreds of 5-star reviews. We're a locally owned and family-operated business here to help our neighbors with their technology needs. Give us a call at 830-800-4255 because there's no breaks at the lake.
Welcome to Mystic Quarry, a modern glamping and RV resort located near the Guadalupe River and Canyon Lake in the heart of the Texas Hill Country. Mystic Quarry Resort is designed for those who camp and those who don't, where camping is a style you get to choose yourself. Whether that's a tiny house, boho teepee, safari lodge, cabin, RV site, or tent site. Though our camping styles may differ, we believe that we're all the same in our love of the earth, water, fire, sun, and the night sky. Mystic Quarry. Seek a higher campground.
When it comes to buying or selling your home or land, Sunrise Realty Group is your team. Kim Gray, Angie Rowe, and Michaela Rios are Sunrise Realty Group with Keller Williams Heritage Hill Country. We have a proven track record of getting results for our clients, and we'd be honored to be your real estate agents. Our mission is to humbly serve our community by being helpful, honest, and hardworking agents who strive to provide the best service in the Canyon Lake area and honor God in all we do. We are Canyon Lake residents, Young Life supporters, and CLHS parents. Go Hawks, go!
Hey, this is Stephanie at Good Life Pharmacy. If you have not had a chance yet, stop on by our pharmacy and come meet our team. We are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 2. Come check out our website at www.goodlifefarm.com. We also even have an app that you can use on your smartphones to help manage your refills and requests. You can even text us through the app and we can respond quickly to your questions and concerns. Again, stop on by when you get a chance or give us a call at 830-214-2920. Thank you so much and take care.
Hey, this is Corey with Canyon Lake Broadcasting, here to tell you about Homestead Roofing, family owned and operated by Travis Macha, where safety, quality, integrity is still in the game, serving Central Texas, Canyon Lake, and beyond. To get a free estimate, give them a call at 830-515-7862. That's 830-515-7862, or look them up at homesteadroofingcontractors.com. Voted the best by the Herald Zeitung here in Comal County.
Back here at Canyon Lake High School, where we got the Canyon Lake Hawks taking on the Fredericksburg Billies and girls varsity volleyball. So it should be quite a contest. Everybody's warming up. We had an opportunity there just a few minutes ago to see the students nominate some teachers that made a difference in their lives, those being students on the volleyball team. And with me is one of those teachers, as well as I'll say it's the associate or assistant AD. Yeah, say that one more time.
Assistant Athletic Coordinator.
Assistant athletic coordinator and head soccer coach for the girls.
Yes.
Kara Strassner.
Yeah.
So happy that you're here.
Me too.
Otherwise, I would just be rambling on aimlessly by myself. So
I get
Kara,
to ramble with you.
yes, absolutely. So looking forward to it. You know, we got the teams warming up. I know you had a few stats here. I was looking over your sheet here. Fredericksburg comes in with a 17-19 record. Canyon Lake 16-24. So Canyon Lake is trying to get something started here, I guess.
Yes.
From a volleyball perspective, they haven't had a lot of wins, and so although we did get to carry the game against Bernie, and I thought they did well there, at least winning a set, stretching that out to four sets in order to in the match.
Yeah, they are literally just right there. I just talked to them before their game today and just told them, like, y'all are there. We just got to turn the corner. So I hope that we get to see that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I was impressed with the way they played against Bernie. I thought they came in maybe a little shaky in the first set, but then they really settled in and gave them quite a contest over the remaining three sets of the match. But yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. Now, I'm not sure how much of a volleyball expert you are. Were you a multi-sport star? That's what I could say in high school.
I was not a multi-sport star, but I played some recreational volleyball.
There you go. All right. You're as qualified as I am.
My first year in the high school, I was a freshman A and B volleyball coach.
Nice.
So
nice.
I coached it.
You coached it.
Yeah.
So you know the theory of it.
Yeah, I know the gist of what's going on.
Yeah.
So
awesome. Well, you'll have a leg up on me, but it'll be fun. It's always good to watch the contest unfold.
I was gonna say I love watching the sport. It's super exciting, and I just might not know every specific rotation that's happening, and
that's quite all right. We make a few. We give a lot of grace here, and our audience fortunately gives us a lot as well.
They don't have a choice.
They don't really have a choice.
No.
But we're glad to be here tonight. We have we got one student up on the camera. We are doing a one-camera shot tonight. We had a little challenge getting all of the folks that we normally would have here from the Canyon Lake Broadcasting Club. It's Tuesday night. You know, people have homework and a weeknight, and so we got Miss Rush up on the camera. She's doing a good job for us, and we'll bring all the best shots that we can. We'll get the introductions here in a few moments. We're going to go ahead and take another quick break before they get underway, pay a couple more bills. We always encourage you to go out and use our sponsors. They keep us on the air, and we really do appreciate you guys going out and spending a little money with them. So we'll be back after these messages and hold on tight.
Hey, folks, looking for an auto repair shop? Try Triple Peak Auto Repair. Rodney Sells, veteran proud, here in Canyon Lake. Give them a call at 830-237-6236. That's 830-237-6236. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Triple Peak Auto Repair.
Hi, this is Terry from the UPS store located on 113 Stargrass inside the Good Life Pharmacy on FM 306. From packing and shipping to faxing and copying, we can do it all here at the UPS store. Amazon returns, we can take care of that. We also have a notary on staff throughout the day. Come see us here at the UPS store across from Rebecca Creek Elementary on FM 306.
Looking for a plumber here in Central Texas, and look no further than Cowboy Plumbing Services. Cowboy Plumbing Services, 830-214-4133. 830-214-4133. Cowboy Plumbing Services. Owner and operated Jared Criddle. He'll be the last plumber you'll ever need. License number M36742.
Hey, this is Corey from Canyon Lake Broadcasting. If you're looking for Jalisco-style Mexican food in Canyon Lake, stop by Cafe Guadalajara. Open Monday 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 3. Call in your order to go and get some Arturo's Mexican Charro beans. Cafe Guadalajara in Canyon Lake. Authentic Jalisco-style Mexican food.
Canyon Lake High School, where we're going to see a volleyball contest in a few minutes between the Fredericksburg Billies and the Canyon Lake Hawks. Always fun to bring that to you live and in person. We'll do the very best that we can as we give it to you the way we see it. It's always a bit of a challenge. Fredericksburg has coming in obviously deep in district, looking for positioning. I'm quite sure in terms of where they need to be. So they're hungry to stay on track and stay on the win. And Canyon Lake's looking to get something started, I think, a little bit. Get a little confidence under the belt and see if they can't make a little bit of run in the second half of this district season. So, Coach Strasner, you said you coached a little bit of this.
Yes, I did.
So I know, like when we talked a little bit about that, Haley Eckert's going to be a big middle blocker. She's going to be that presence inside, right?
Yes.
Any other thoughts or any other players you say, hey, we might want to look for?
Yeah, I would definitely say that Chloe Gray is somebody that we can watch out for. She's kind of the quarterback of the team and controls where that ball goes.
In the last game that we watched, I saw Huntley Morass really sort of exercise herself as an outside hitter. That was pretty cool to watch, and really impressed with Brooklyn Andrews. She was a sophomore, but she was able to she had some what I like to call ups, and really was able to elevate and really make some nice plays down the stretch.
Yeah. I think if we can get some good passing going, those guys can take care of it up at the net.
So we're here in the last 30 seconds or so. That's what I see up on the clock as the time ticks down, and we prepare for the contest. We'll go to the PA announcer. They'll give us the introduction of the players and the national anthem, which we always do to start off these games. And there's your buzzer. They'll clear the court, and we'll get ready to get this one underway in just a few minutes. We will be on the air for the Davenport game Friday night, as Canyon Lake will go to Davenport, and we're scoping out exactly how we're going to get set up. They don't have a big press box over there at Davenport, I understand, and we're trying to figure out exactly how we're going to make it work. But we'll bring it to you nonetheless, because that's what we do, and we've been known to set up in a lot of sort of crazy setups, crazy situations. We've been actually in the stands before when we just didn't have another space that we could do it in. So
I was going to say, are y'all going to be on the home side or the visitor side?
I think we'll be on the home side. Our own Corey Martelli went and visited the site today and figured out that we could be up on top of the press box, not in the press, but on top of it. So
hopefully
we'll be in
they got some fences up there.
Yeah, it'll be. It's kind of like being in the deer blind. You're up there and you just do the best you can, and as you say, hope you don't fall off the edge. So it'll be good. A lot of those press boxes, they have they're covered in sometimes a tar.
Okay.
And it can be a mess, but this one is clean. I've got a report that it will not ruin the shoes while we're up there, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, you would think as new as Davenport is that they would not have tar on the top of their press box.
I would hope not, but it is on Canyon Lakes, so we know about at least back in 2008, that's what they were doing.
Right.
So, anyways, should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I know there's so when I look down the roster for Fredericksburg, they've got a number of girls. They got a couple, 3 girls that are right at the 6 foot mark. Right, you've got Catherine Pell. She goes 6'1". And then we've got Lauren Monaco, that's 5'11", and Ryan Gallagher, that's 6'1". So, height doesn't always carry the day, but it certainly has an impact in terms of the ability to get those critical blocks when you need them. And if you got somebody that has that size and has the ability to get up, it can be a powerful thing on the offensive side of the court.
For sure. I think I recognize one of them as a soccer player. She was one of their forwards I'll have to look and see what her number is.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was one of the, I'm going to say maybe number 13.
Well, in a 4A school like this, you have the ability to actually be a multi-sports player.
For sure.
What's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, especially at a school this size and Fred's size, you can almost need those kids that are your athletes to play multiple sports. And
Indeed.
And if they're able to help out multiple programs. And it's fun. I mean, these kids sometimes have an option of doing off season with one sport, or hey, let's go play some.
Let's play something else.
Yeah.
No, that's it is one of the great things about.
I would have loved it. I did not go to a small school like this, but I would have loved that. So.
Yeah, I think that's been one of the fun things as we, especially here at Canyon Lake Broadcasting, as we cover most all of the sports, is that we see a number of these students that are doing multiple sports, and it's always fun as you get to know them a little bit better in terms of what they're able to bring to the table. So it's fun, and I think it's great for the kids to have multiple opportunities.
For sure, yeah.
I had 2 daughters myself that went through Canyon Lake, and we're able to do a lot of stuff because of the size of it. At 4A, it's big enough to have the quality that you would like to see in both education and academics. What gives them the ability to actually be in a number of different activities.
Right. Yeah, it's number 13.
Number 13. Yeah, she's one of the. That's Lauren Monaco. She's a senior, 5'11".
I think that's the one that's also a soccer player. So.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any varsity volleyball players that are soccer players
that are also
this year,
doing soccer this year.
But we've had them in the past.
Yep.
I wouldn't say it's rare to have that combo, but we did have Emily Pena and Maddie Oberholzer last year. We've had lots of others in the past too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I do remember both Emily and Maddie doing both the sports, as we called those games last year. What do you think about the soccer season this coming year? You got any thoughts about where you guys are going to be at as you? I'm sure you're just now getting your arms around what things look like.
Yeah, for sure. We lost a big group of seniors last year, so the team is going to look different for sure. So, the first part of season will be a lot of figuring out who needs to go where and who's going to step into the different roles and that their team needs them to. And I know they're all kind of capable of filling those shoes and creating different shoes for someone to fill when they leave. But it'll be an exciting season. The girls have a lot of fun together and I think work really well together. So I'm excited to I'm glad we still have a couple months to work on things.
I'm quite sure.
That's the nice thing about soccer is we start and then we don't have a game until, a month later. So we have a lot of time to
get some time to work
on things. Yeah.
Bring them together.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how was the sort of the youth league programs that you have out here? I mean, is that where you'd like to see it in terms of what you see coming up through the youth leagues, or is that an area where you would like to see a little bit more?
So yeah, when I first came here about 5 years ago, I had a lot of girls that were on the team that came through the youth program for soccer. As the 5 years have gone on, I feel like I don't know. I guess a lot of that has to do with parent involvement and parents.
Oh, for sure.
Stepping up to help coach and do those leagues. And I have not had as many girls come through Canyon Lake rec soccer programs. I do have some girls that play outside of Canyon Lake at different various clubs, but it's I don't know. I'm hoping that the pendulum will swing back the other way.
I over the years, of course, as I said, I've got a couple of daughters that graduated out of here over the last 4 years, and you kind of see, you sort of see an ebb and flow, right? You see a couple of classes come through really strong in a couple areas, and then you see a gap, and then it comes back. So.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So it looks like we are finally going to get to the end of the warm-up session. We kind of went on a little bit early as we wanted to capture those the event with the teachers in which they were recognized for having an impact on students on the volleyball team. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is that something that's happening with regularity? Is that something that the volleyball team specifically wanted to do?
The volleyball team, I know, has done that every season.
Have they?
Yeah, I know some other sports do too. Softball, I think, does it. I would like to do that this year with soccer, actually. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
We usually do a night where we honor the seniors and the parents, but I'd like to add in a teacher appreciation night. So.
Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. We sort of, in these things, sort of catch whatever night we happen to do it. We can't do all of the games, so
yeah.
So sometimes we do the very best we can, but it's good to see tonight. Want to make sure we got that on.
Yeah, and a lot of teachers come and watch the girls regardless. But
oh, yeah.
Some of them, because they get asked to come to the teacher appreciation, that might be the first time they get to see these girls play. So.
Yeah. So we're going to go to the PA announcer and let her do the introductions, and we'll bring that to you. And we're going to shut up for a moment, and we'll come back after the national anthem.
Now for the lineup from our visitors. Number 1, Kate Huey. Number 2, Madison Franson. Number 3, Riley McGuffey. Number 4, Ella Staley. Number 5, Anna Terry. Number 6, Kate Raymer.
bring you the national anthem. All right, that was your national anthem, brought to you by Canyon Lake High School. We'll take a look and see who the starting six is going to be for Canyon Lake. We know that, Haley Eckert will be a big part of that. Remy Guzman, another big part of the squad this year. You talked about Chloe Gray. Lisa Montoya has also been a key setter for the squad. So look for Coach to really run through a good number of people. Now, that's Daniela Villarreal is the coach for Canyon Lake. Looks like we will have Brooklyn Andrews, Haley Eckert, and Kylie Rodriguez on the front line. Canyon Lake will serve first. That's Chloe Gray on the first service. Nice job by Fredericksburg over to the left side. That's dug out by Canyon Lake. Ball goes back over. Big hit, big block. That's going to be a block out of bounds. That's going to be a point, Fredericksburg. A lot of energy being brought into the house by Fredericksburg. At number 2, Madison Frunson that with the service. Big hit by Rodriguez on the outside. Wow. That's going to be long. That's going to be out, point, and service break. Canyon Lake will break back and they'll take serve, and that'll be Rodriguez that'll go. Looks like we'll go set up the service. Canyon Lake looking to get on a little bit of a roll. Rodriguez has had success in this area and has been a good server for Canyon Lake.
I'll put that away.
That's a nice job right there, and that was Morass that just gets up, sort of climbs the ladder, is able to put that back down as a long return. Nice job by Rodgers. Very tough for Franson to handle. Fredericksburg just has to get it back over. And that's a touch.
It's 2.
That's going to be a double hit right there. And that's going to be point. Canyon Lake up 3-1 here early. That was a really good serve by Franson. Had a tough time handling it, and then it was all they could do to try to get it back over the net. Kopp on the set on the far side. That was Huey.
There's Brooklyn. Good
Back
job.
to Andrews. Does a nice job of just putting it down. 3 quick points on the service of Rodriguez.
I was going to say her serves are kind of setting us up because
They are.
they're hard for the Fredericksburg to pass.
Yeah, it's the way that ball comes over the net. Sometimes it's a knuckleball, and it's just really tough for the return team to make return on it. There, Franson just dives at it, and Canyon Lake goes up, big block in the middle. That's Marast and Eckert. Nice dig on the outside. That was Chrissy Feller over there.
That was good.
But it gets back over the net, and that's going to be a side out. Fredericksburg will take serve, and that's going to be Anna Claire Kopp will handle the service duties. A lefty. Feller over to Gray. Gray to Marast. Big hit. Feller's there. Fredericksburg touches it over.
Nice
Big hit by
Good
Rodriguez from the back row.
That was very nice.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot from that back row, but nice job by her. And that's going to bring Eckert to service. Canyon Lake up 5-2. Franson gets it up. Kopp, they're just going to try to get it over. Nice job by Huey. From the outside was Andrews. Back set. Big hit,
Nice
big block. That's going to be a point. That's going to be a point to Fredericksburg, but it was a nice block in there by Gabby Forey. Fredericksburg able to keep the point alive, and now up 5-3. Gray does all she can to get it back over. Back set, Andrews into the block, and that's going to be blocked down right there. That's the height of Monaco coming over, along with number 10, Catherine Pell, on the block. They're a pretty formidable pair right at the moment at that center of the net. Number 12, Schladur gets it over. Back set Gray to Andrews. Andrews, nice job. Schladur is able to get it back up and over. Huey tries to punch it, but that's a great block right there. That was Forey that goes up, climbs the ladder, is able to put that down. Canyon Lake up 6-4. That's a break back, and they'll take serve.
Canyon Lake's had a good start so far.
They have, and so we'll see Lisa Montoya come in. Lisa has a pretty good serve herself and has shown the ability to rattle off 2 or 3 points in a row. We'll see what she does here. Puts it into serve. Franson on the back line. And that's
nice
a
block.
Big hit by Monaco, but the block up the middle, that was Forey and Marast right there, and they were not given an inch. Nice job. Remy Guzman in now as well on that front line. Montoya with the service. Tough one to handle.
Yeah, again.
Kopp just has to get it back over. Montoya, that's a nice job on Marast, just going up and just kind of tapping it over. Canyon Lake on a bit of a run, 8-4 here early in the first set. Montoya with the hit, and that was going to be long, but Franson touched it, and that is a point, Canyon Lake.
Been some really good serving this game.
It was, and that was Franson is a fairly tall girl. She's on that back row. I thought she might just let that go, but she just couldn't not reach up and get a piece of it. Montoya on the serve.
Nice.
Just over the net. Oh, sweet, sweet serve right there from Montoya. Schladur just was playing back, looking for something to come back and thinking about being set up for a big hit. And there was a big hole right there. The ball just rolls over the net. So Canyon Lake up 10-4. Fredericksburg wants to take a little time out here, settle down the troops.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. See if they can keep momentum going.
Well, we talked about that. We was wondering what we would see out of Canyon Lake, whether they would come out. They really come out with a lot of confidence.
Yes. Well, and sometimes you don't give credit to how much serving plays into a game. And right now our serves have really been difficult for Fred.
So Rodriguez rips off about 4 points, then followed up by Montoya, and that's got Canyon Lake out to a 10-4 lead here early in the first set. Franson on the bump. Slador over to Huey. She just gets it over, but deep, and Rodriguez couldn't handle it. That ball could have gone out, was really on that back line. We don't have the greatest vantage point from where we sit to see how close to that back line that was, but Rodriguez couldn't handle it. And that's going to give the serve back, and that's going to be Huey on the serve. Kate Huey. Montoya over to Morass. Big hit. Kopp is able to handle it. Back over. Touch. Kill. Morass going deep, and that's going to be, that is going to almost get me, but that's going to be point Fredericksburg as that ball is a little bit long. Kate Huey will hold serve. She's the junior. Morass digs it out. Montoya back to Morass, and that's a nice hit from Morass on the back line, and Huey's sort of leaning to the middle. Just no place she could go with it as that back corner was open.
Yeah, even as someone that's not a volleyball coach or player, you can tell who's got good vision of the court when they had to have a hit like that.
Morass, Kopp's able to dig it out. And Fredericksburg just has to bring it over. Feller sets it up over to Montoya. Back to Morass. Big block by number 10 on the far side. That was Pell.
Nice.
But Canyon Lake's able to get it back over. And I think that was Forey. I'm not really sure. I didn't catch that as who got it back over. But
I think that was Feller.
Feller was able to bring it over. That's going to give a point. Canyon Lake, they're up 12-6. Point Hawks. Morass has had a couple good serves here. DeHuey on the line, got to dive at it. Pell gets it over. That's a nice job of a dig and back over. Canyon Lake, the back set. There's Guzman over the block. Oh my gosh, what a shot there from Guzman. And there was nothing that Slador could do with it. 13-6, Canyon Lake up. First set.
Let's keep it going.
Morass on the serve. Huey on the line. Slador gets it over to Franson, and that's going to be out. That was long, 14-6. Canyon Lake is on a roll. Morass. Slador over to Pell. Dug out by Morass. That's going to be deep into the net. Canyon Lake couldn't handle it. Off the net. That's going to be a point Fredericksburg in a service break. That's going to bring up Lauren Monaco on the serve. Canyon Lake up 14-7. Monaco with the jump serve. Feller's able to get it. Montoya, long hit to Rodriguez. And that was Pell, but Feller does a nice job of digging that out.
Good.
And the ball's just got to come back over. Huey sets it up. Canyon Lake tries to digs it back out. Oh my goodness. Didn't have enough words to describe that play. Pell on the far side, and that's going to be out. I'm sorry, that's Franson. Franson tries to just carry it a little bit and just wants to go down the line. And that's going to be out. And that's going to be a service break back. Canyon Lake will handle serve.
Playing a little scrappy today.
They are.
Getting some balls.
That was a great effort over. I didn't see it. I think it was Rodriguez, but that was a great dig out over there. And there's Feller on the serve. That's going to be long. And that'll be a break back, 15-8.
I feel like most of the points that Fred has gotten has been because of us.
Yeah,
so they have not earned them, in my opinion. So we are definitely doing a better job of earning our points for sure.
Indeed. There's Guzman, and that's going to be, Rodriguez. That's going to be a little long, 15-9. This is the first real, I'd say, service from Fredericksburg where they had gotten a couple points off.
Right.
And that's into the net. That was Charlie Olfers was on the serve. Got a couple points for Fredericksburg, but serves it into the net, 16-9, Canyon Lake. And Chloe Gray will go to the service line. Gray, Huey, over to Olfers, a little deep. And that was number 15, Madison Reinhardt, that was able to put that down, 16-10. And that's going to be long. Franson can't get that service to fall. 17-10 early. And we come around, and Rodriguez will serve for Canyon Lake. She kind of got the action started early.
All right, we'll take it.
All right.
A rotation.
We got a rotation penalty right there. Apparently they weren't in the right spot. Oh, coach wasn't too happy over there. Having a little discussion. Right now it stands as a point. Canyon Lake 18-10 here in the first set. And it's going to stand. No, they took it off. They took it off the board. They're going to replay it.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take it back.
We're going to take it right back as Morass is able to block that one straight down. 18-10. The Hawks. Rodriguez. Like to see her get on about a 4-point roll right here. Kopp with the dig. And there's Morass there to put it right back down. That dig was a little long. Olfers can't get up and get to it. And there's Morass just there to put it right back down. 19-10. The Hawks up over Fredericksburg early in this match. Rodriguez. Olfers tries to go over it quick. Olfers, I don't know if she intended that to happen or whether she really wanted to set it to her middle hitter, but ultimately
setting those up for us.
Exactly. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
That went a little long. 20-10. Rodriguez responsible for the last 4 points.
Nice serve.
Nice serve. Kopp just has to get it back over. Rodriguez back to Gray. And there's a big hit from Eckert right down the middle.
Good stuff.
21-10. Gray sets Eckert up perfectly, and she's there for the kill shot. Rodriguez. And her serve has been tough all game, and that's Anna Terry's been back there on that back line trying to handle them. And her and Kopp have struggled a little bit trying to get this broken back. 22-10. Canyon Lake up. And that's going to be it. No, they're going to call it out. I thought it was right on the line, but that's not what the line judge saw, so that's going to be a break of service.
She's got a good point of view, so
she does. She does down the line. You know, we're sitting a distance away. There's Kopp. Feller. Rodriguez. Eckert just gets it back over. Olfers. And a little touch back. Monaco in the middle. Attempted block. Gray does a nice job of handling it. Feller over to. Nice shot from Andrews on the far side as she climbs the ladder, is able to put that down 23-11 as she breaks service.
That was a hard angle, too, for her to get on.
That was a great angle. really had to get up there in order to be able to get that down, and she does a nice job. Here's Eckert. Down the line. Huey's able to get it up. Olfer's back to Huey, but Rodriguez is there, but she can't handle it as it was right in her face. 23-12. And that's going to bring Emma Schlador to the service line for Fredericksburg. Rodriguez to Gray. Back set to Andrews. Couldn't quite handle it. And a little bit of confusion as the ball falls between Kopp and Raymer. And that's going to be a point and set point as it's 24-12. And that's going to bring Montoya to the service line for the Hawks. See if she can't finish them out right here. Rummer over to Huey. Huey's just got to get it back over. Morass sets it back up. Right there at the net, big block. Rodriguez back to Guzman. Guzman goes deep with it, and it's off of Rummer, and that's going to be point and set.
Good stuff.
Canyon Lake comes out, just guns a-blazing, and takes a 25-12 lead, taking set number one. Well, I'm not sure that Fredericksburg expected that action as they walked into the gym tonight.
I don't think so at all.
But I think Canyon Lake has done a really nice job of come in and making a bit of a statement.
Yeah, I think so. They came ready to play tonight.
They did, indeed, indeed. Well, this is a good match from a Canyon Lake perspective. I'm sure Fredericksburg's out there saying, "Hey, this is not exactly what we wanted to see tonight," but good job of Canyon Lake showing up. And really, as you said, it really comes down to the service.
Yeah,
the serves have just
really
been tough.
Yeah.
And it's been a challenge for Fredericksburg to be able to handle them.
Oh yeah, and you can tell where the coach is calling those serves because the girls are putting them right on point.
Indeed, we've seen Rodriguez get on a roll. We've seen Montoya get on a roll. We've seen Chloe Gray get on a roll back there on that service line. And not to mention that Eckert has had a couple of nice serves in there as well.
Yeah, even Lisa Montoya as well. She's got a
yes,
couple
right,
of
Lisa
tough ones.
Montoya as well.
Let's hope we can carry this momentum into the next one.
Getting ready to set number two will get underway. Coach is giving a little bit of coaching over there. Want to thank Elise Rush. She's manning the camera. We normally would have a couple of cameras in the house tonight, but as I said, schoolwork gets in the way sometimes of these fun things, and so we're bringing you one camera shot tonight, but we're happy that we're able to do it. That's Canyon Lake Broadcasting, student-led, student-run organization, and they do the heavy lifting. We just get to sit over here and sort of talk about it. And they do the work of getting the shots for us, and all that entails.
It's a good crowd here tonight too.
It is a big crowd tonight,
especially for a Tuesday.
So when you're coaching like this, how do you keep the momentum up? How do you keep them sort of focused? It's easy. It's one set, but it's just one set in a potentially 5-set match.
You just can't let them be satisfied. Just remind them about. Sometimes in soccer we say play like it's 0-0.
Yep.
So you don't think about the scoreboard right until it's all over.
Just play each point.
That's right.
Good advice. Well, the teams will switch sides. And Fredericksburg will start this service. Olfers on the back line, service line. Big hit by
Good
Eckert.
start.
Eckert goes up, climbs the ladder, puts it right into that block. And number 16, she's not able, that's Ryan Gallagher, not able to get the block in place. And I thought Eckert did a nice job of putting it on the outside edge of that block and able to find that space for it to fall in. And Chloe Gray will handle the service duties as she puts it into play. Just over the net. Nice job. Olfers back set to Monaco. Monaco's
Nice
blocked by Rodriguez and Eckert go up together. Olfers just has to put it over. Great with a big.
Nice, Haley.
Nice
Good
job.
finish.
Yeah, Canyon Lake is really playing the net well on the block.
Yes.
So even in that play right there, Eckert gets a good hit, goes over, is returned back, but the block is right there to set up against the Fredericksburg, and Gray will handle the serve. 2-0. Olfers over. That's almost a carry. They don't call it. Feller back set to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes down the line. Kopp can't get there. She's diving for it. Canyon Lake keeps the momentum rolling as they go 3-0 here early in the second set. Coach Villarreal has them really playing with a lot of confidence so far in this match. And that's going to fall just short. That'll be a service break as Gray puts it into the net. And that's going to bring up Lauren Monaco on the service. Ooh, that's a tough serve right
That
there.
was tough.
And that was Riley Wunderlich that's there on that back row that had to go down, try to dig that out, was not able to, so. Yeah, we will be doing some giveaways tonight. People are inquiring. Inquiring minds wants to know. Well, we will, absolutely. Oh, another big shot from Monaco. She just tied it up 3-3 here in the second set. Wunderlich taking a moment to tie her shoe.
A little extra long
Yeah,
moment.
she might just put an extra knot on there. You know.
Be strategic right here.
A little strategery, as they say. Okay. So after that, Monaco over to Rodriguez.
Good
Rodriguez
job.
gets it back to Feller. Feller's able to just put it over, but it's going to be too wide. Point Fredericksburg. Monaco has been putting on a show right here in these last couple of serves. And there's Rodriguez. Nice
It's
bump.
a good pass.
To
Nice.
Eckert. Big hit right
Good.
there. Wunderlich is there, back set by Gray. Oh, that's going to be long. Andrews found the ball just a little bit too far from the net, was not able to get up on it enough to get it down. It goes a little bit long. It's 5-3. Fredericksburg on a 4-point run. And that's going to be out right there.
That's all we needed.
And that was a break back. It's now 4-5. And that'll bring Rodriguez back to the line.
All right. Her serves have been really good tonight, so let's see if she can keep that going.
Nice job. Monaco struggled to get that handled.
Good.
Gray tries to get it along. Wanted to go over to Morass. Came up a little bit short on the set, and Morass just has to try to punch it over. Is not quite able to get it there. 6-4 Fredericksburg. That's going to bring up Gallagher, who will handle the service duties for Fredericksburg. 6'1" senior. Morass handles the dig. Back set.
Nice,
Eckert is
Haley.
right there. And that was a beautiful
Great.
back set right there. Where
It was very nice.
and Eckert just puts it down 5-6. Canyon Lake, and Eckert will handle the service duties. Oh, just
we'll
over the
take
net. We'll take it every time. Nice job of getting it back over the net by Fredericksburg.
Nice
Morass
hit.
is right there.
Perfect
Morass is
placement.
able to put it down. That was a nice setup. I think it was Gray that bumped it to her.
Yes, it was.
And Morass, I tell you what, when it's put up in the right spot, she is going to tank it down every time. Canyon Lake, 6. Fredericksburg, 6. Eckert. And that's going to be long. Service break back. Fredericksburg will handle the serve, 7-6. So that's Ella Staling will handle the serve for Fredericksburg.
Ooh.
And that's going to be Aaron. That's coming over to you, as a matter of fact. Nice job. That's going to be a break back and service error on the part of Fredericksburg. That'll bring Montoya back in. We'll see if she can't get on a couple-point roll right here and get a little distance between the Hawks and Fredericksburg. Got Monaco center back. She handles it with the dig out. Huey
Nice
on the
block.
far side, but that's going to be a block by Guzman. It's going to be out, and it's going to be a point Fredericksburg. Guzman was up. I thought she had a good position on it. Just the block goes out. Huey on the serve. Morass on the dig. Set.
That was a tip.
That was off of the block, and that's
That
going to
was
be point.
definitely a tip.
They are not calling that.
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
9-7. Huey on the serve. Morass on the dig. Back set Montoya over to Guzman. Nice shot. Kopp's able to get it back up there. You just got to get it over. That
Nice
ball
dig.
nearly falls into no man's land, but there's
Nice.
Morass to put her down.
Let's go.
Huntley Morass having quite a game. Canyon Lake 8, Fredericksburg 9. Morass will move and rotate into the service duties. Kopp on the dig. Monaco,
Out. Oh,
that
was
would have
going
been long, but I think, but Feller gets a piece of it. Morass puts it back over. Montoya, far side. Oh, that should have been a double hit, I thought, but I guess not. Feller back to Morass.
That over.
Guzman just has to take it back over. And they're going to say it went over the antenna, I think. That's going to be a point, Fredericksburg, as Kopp will take serve. I don't know. I felt like that was a double hit in there after that block,
I did too.
But they didn't call it. So
They didn't ask us.
they
either,
didn't.
so.
They didn't ask my opinion. That's true. But that's the service into the net right there from Kopp. So that's going to be a point, Canyon Lake.
Point Hawks.
So that'll bring Feller to the line. Chrissy Feller, a senior. Huey on the dig. A little bit out of sorts, Fredericksburg was on that. The ball right up into the net. Montoya can't handle it. It's went a little bit long off of the dig. That's going to be a point Fredericksburg.
Really back and forth
And
this game.
it is. You would expect this. You expect both teams to sort of step up. And
Right.
that's Olfers.
We're battling.
Olfers and Feller with the dig. Over to Guzman. Guzman's going to take it to the back line. Huey puts it up. That's a big hit by
Nice. Way to get
Gallagher.
behind that.
But Guzman with a soft touch over the top. Monaco
Good.
over to Wunderlich. Wunderlich is just going to have to take it over. Now it's deep back to the back line of Huey. Back set by Olfers. That was, I believe that was Gallagher. No, take that, Reinhardt.
Nice.
And there's a big hit right there. As Guzman does not give up on it. There's a lot of try, a lot of effort in that point right there. A lot of back and forth. Just no give up on it. And that's going to be a point, Canyon Lake. It makes it 11-10 as they will take service. And that's going to put Chloe Gray on the back line to handle the service duties for the Hawks.
The girls are doing a really good job of reading where that ball's going to go. You can tell as that ball's moving on the other side of the court, they're adjusting their body where they need to be.
That time, Huey's able to get that ball over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt's over to put that down, and so she breaks back. That's a point, Fredericksburg. That's going to put Monaco on the back line. Monaco will handle the service duties for Fredericksburg. 12-10.
Good.
Set to Rodriguez. And that's going to be off the block. That time they got the call right. And that's going to be 11-12 as the Hawks break back. And that's going to bring Rodriguez back to the service line. See if she can't get on a little bit of a roll here.
Nice serve. Gosh.
Kopp just cannot handle it. Kopp just cannot handle it. It hits her and just goes almost 90 degrees off of her arms. That just speaks to the sort of action the ball has on it as it's coming across the net. Monaco on the dig. Ball's a little bit long. That was Huey that got it back over. Gray. And they're going to call it a two-handed. Okay. Thought that was a clean set. Was not. They're going to call a break back, so that's going to put Gallagher on the back line. She's going to serve for Fredericksburg. 13-12. Fredericksburg up over the Hawks as they now have service. And that was one of those.
The net gods were on our side there.
That's one of those shots where they're just trying to make it drop right over the net, and
sure.
She just misses it. It hits the top of the tape, and it's back down on their side. So 13-13 here in the second. Canyon Lake up 1-0 at this moment. Quite the contest.
I just want to give you and Corey Martelli a shout out because this is not an easy job. Just listening to my voice, I'm like, wow, I don't have a radio voice, but y'all make it sound really easy. And y'all do a great job.
Thank you. I never did this prior to sort of my days with Canyon Lake Broadcast, so it's been developed. I don't know that I always get it right or do it well, but it's a lot of fun. And it's fun to be able to bring it out to the parents and grandparents from all over the place and get to watch the games.
My parents watch the games from home, too, over in Houston and in Nederland. And so it's fun to be able to watch your grandkids play when you can't be there every time.
We know that Grandma Eckert, I don't know if her last name is Eckert, but Grandma Eckert is over there in Covington, Louisiana. She catches a lot of these games.
Okay. All right, well, shout out to Grandma Eckert if you're watching.
Yep, there she is. Linda Eckert's out on the line. I figured that she would be. And that's a big break back for Fredericksburg as they go up 14-13. If you're wondering around about the giveaways, we're definitely going to give away Mima's Tacos, right? We'll do that here in between sets, between the second and third. Nice job by Morass over to
Brooklyn.
Andrews. Good block right there by Forey.
Oh, but it went on our side, I guess?
It went on our side.
Or in the net, it's one of those things.
I think it went down the line and fell on Canyon Lake side. I thought she got a clean block on it. Fredericksburg up 15-13. And that just clips the net, but gets over. Gray on the set. And that's going to be Rodriguez. Big block.
Yeah.
Another big block. That's two big blocks in a row. They've got some of the Twin Towers up front. That's Pell is over on the left-hand side that got the first block. And then I didn't catch it. I think that was number 11, Saracen, that got the second block. But Fredericksburg is up 16-13. Coach Villarreal wants to take a little time out here. Just slow it down just a bit.
Well, Fred is definitely waking up a little bit and starting to put some things together. So.
They are. So it's important. It's important to sort of slow it down. Sometimes we talked about tying the shoe, and I'm just kind of drawing it out. This sometimes it's strategic to slow it down.
Yeah.
Stop
their
team
momentum. Give us a second to recoup.
Yeah, especially when you have a server that begins to get on a roll, right? You just want to ice them a little bit. You just want to get them to think a little bit more. Morass is going to take it back deep. Kopp gets it up. That's
Nice
a good
block.
right there. Set to Huey. Huey goes over, but Feller's there. And that time, that's tough as Ellie Saracen is up there. The junior is able to put that away. 17-13.
Need to get this point here.
Staling has been on a bit of a roll off the service line. Rodriguez with the dig back. Morass. And now that's off of the goal.
Good.
Feller's just going to get it back over. Big dig and a big hit through the block with Saracen. And Ellie Saracen has really made a bit of an impact since she's come into the game in the rotation. She wasn't in there in the first game. I don't remember seeing her in there too much, but certainly here in the second game, as second set, has really made a bit of an impact. Fredericksburg up 18-13. And we've got another timeout here as we, try to get Fredericksburg off their game.
Well, like I said before we started, we're right there. We just got to turn that corner. So we got to get that ball back so we can turn that corner here and finish the second game off.
Now we will give away Mimi's Tacos here, but it will be a different number, right? So it's going to be a different number than what you've had in the past. If you're a regular listener out there for Canyon Lake Broadcasting, it's going to be a different number. I'll give that to you as soon as we get to the end of this set. Gray gets it up to Morass. She's going to go long, but that's going to be out. 19-13, Fredericksburg. As the service from Staling has been really tough for Canyon Lake to handle.
Is this still that same server?
It is. She's been on a roll, about a 6-point roll.
There
She
you
finally
go.
puts it into the net, but she had to rattle off about, I want to say about 5 points there.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
So that's going to bring Montoya up, but down 19-14 here in the second set. We'll see if Montoya can get on a bit of a roll. Service.
Is that in?
And that's going to be
Let's
in
go.
right there. That's
Here we go.
point Canyon Lake as Kate Romer looked at that and said, okay, I think it's going to be long, and just misjudged it. And so Montoya gets the first point of her service.
Nice serve.
Good serve. Huey just has to try to get it back over. She does. Morass is there to dig it out. Over the far side, that's Guzman. Guzman's going to go long, and that's going to be long. Guzman couldn't get up and get enough downward force on it. It goes long. That's point Fredericksburg, 20-15. It's always that magical 20 gets to be a tough place. We'll see if Huey can be broken back here. And Rodriguez over to Morass. Big hit. That's going to be off the blocker.
I say it's deflection. Well, like you said, if they're thinking about 1 point at a time, then that 20 shouldn't bother them, right?
Shouldn't. That's right. Stay focused.
That's
Point
right.
at a time.
That's right.
That's a point. Canyon Lake 16-20. Morass on the service.
Good serve.
Kopp gets it up. Backside.
All right, we'll take it.
That's a lift or a two-hit right there, I think is what they called it. Two-handed hit. So that'll be point Canyon Lake 17-20. Huntley Morass on the service for Canyon Lake. Nice job. Monaco jumps over in front of it. Big hit right there. And Saracen is just, boy, she can be
was a
tough
nice
when she
hit.
gets up. Staling on the on the set, and Saracen is there to put it down. So you have Kopp now handling the serve for Fredericksburg. Rodriguez.
Nice set. Way to get that back in.
Nice job right there. And I'm going to say that's quite an effort by Rodriguez. The set wasn't exactly where she wanted it. She's got to reach out, really puts it off the side of the block. I felt like a little bit of a desperation effort on our part, but it falls
That's right.
at Point Canyon Lake as Feller will take the service responsibilities. 18-21. Canyon Lake down to Fredericksburg. Staling. And at the deep set, Fredericksburg just gets it over. Rodriguez gets it over herself. Big hit by Monaco, but it's back over.
Nice.
And there's a big hit there right there from Eckert. The senior middle blocker goes up and puts the shot down on a deflection. I'll call it a deflection because I'm not sure it was really meant to be there, but boy, once she saw it there, she took full advantage of it and was able to put the kill shot on it. 21-19. Feller, Huey, Staling, Monaco. Nice job.
Wow.
And that's going to go up and hit the rafters.
That was an awesome dig.
Well, that was a great dig. 22-19.
We need higher ceilings in here.
We do. So I guess the stanchion of the basketball goal doesn't count, but the trussing above does. Okay,
yes.
Well, there you go. And there's another one up in the truss. But we're going to keep that going. Okay, Rodriguez.
I guess because it went over to the other side, it counts. But if it's on your side, you can play it.
Monaco Feller does a nice job of just handling it. Nice job of Montoya getting it over to Rodriguez, but she's into the tape. 23-19. And then Charlie Alfers is on the service for Fredericksburg.
It's out.
That's going to be long. All right, 23-20.
All right. 1 point at a time here.
Gray comes in, Guzman goes out. Gray will handle the service responsibilities.
All right, let's go, Chloe.
Deep serve. Huey's able to dig it out. And there's Monaco. Oh, that was a
mishit, but it ended up working out for her.
It did. She kind of caught the edge of it, didn't get it cleanly, but it came off at such an angle nobody was expecting it. So that's going to be set point as it's going to go back to Monaco to serve. Fredericksburg up 24-20. Showing off her soccer skills over there, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Monaco, that's a big dig. Rodriguez.
Nice,
Haley. Eckert goes up.
It's a really good hit.
That's a big answer right there. 24-21.
Yep. Telling you what, these girls are not quitting here.
There's no quit in Canyon Lake. I'll say Coach Villarreal's really got them amped up and focused. We'll see if Rodriguez can rattle off a couple points right here. She's done it early in this match. I think she went on about a 4-serve roll. We'll see what she can do right here. Could use it now. Deep serve. That's Franson that got it back over.
Nice
Big block. Olfers backside. Nice job by Rodriguez. Over to Rodriguez. Oh, they're going to call a double hit. Oh, and that's going to be set. Fredericksburg, 25-21.
It's a good battle there.
That was a good battle, and that was a tough call right there. As but that's going to tie us up a set apiece here at Canyon Lake High School. So we're going to give away Mima's Tacos, and so the number we're going to give away is different, right?
Well,
okay.
He said you can use the same number.
Oh, he can use his number. Do I trust him to handle this?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Ernst is not there. Corey's saying he's going to use his number. So 210-246-4646. 4435, 210-246-4435. I think I have that memorized.
Yeah,
If
that's
correct.
Impressive.
So
I know my husband's number, my mom's number. You know Corey Martelli's
So
number.
we're going to give Mima's Tacos to caller number 3. Caller number 3. So 210-246-4435. And you can start now. We've got quite a few people out there on the line. I noticed that earlier. 64 viewers at one time. That's pretty good for a volleyball match, and we appreciate everybody out there watching, right? We've got a little JX says Go Hawks watching live and then listening. Awesome, know he's out there. And we got quite a few. Well, the Eckerts are well represented on the chat tonight. They are definitely well represented. They usually are when Haley's on the court.
Yeah, Haley wins for most family members watching.
At least chatting. I'll say chatting.
At least chatting.
There may be more watching, but at least chatting. So right now it's really hard for me to know how things are going, right? It's 210-246. Oh, 3345. Did I get it wrong? I got it wrong. Oh, well.
So he doesn't
all
know
right.
his number.
210-246-3345 on the hotline, the winning hotline. That's number 3. So I totally messed up. Somebody out there is getting text.
Yeah.
Somebody out there is getting text.
Keep texting.
210-246-3345. 3345 is the number. So we're going to be number 3. I said that's going to be. It is Ernst and Ernst. I've got the accounting firm on this at this point, so I think they're going to get this dialed in. 210-246-3345. We're going to giving away Mima's Tacos. They are a mainstay here in the. It's a mainstay here in Canyon Lake. And been a big supporter of Canyon Lake Broadcasting for a long time. We'd love to give them away. They're 2 $8 gift certificates is what we're going to give away. So we'll actually be caller 3 and probably caller 5, I think it's going to be. I'll just type that over to my accounting firm, and they will get those names back to. We'll give those to you here at the end of this this set, because we know we're going at least 4 at this point, and. That's the buzzer. That's going to get everybody back on script and back here at the old gym. We'll get it going, and Canyon Lake should handle the service first. Yeah, the junior Ellie Saracen really has made a bit of an impact since she got into the match, as has Madison Reinhardt. This is bringing up set 3. Chloe Gray will handle the service responsibility, so start off this third set.
Serve.
Nice job. Tough serve. Goes right. And there is Eckert.
There it is.
Woo, Gray puts it up there, puts the set up, and there is Eckert to quickly throw it down with authority. That was definitely a kill shot right there.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that one.
Gray on the service. Saracen back to Colford, and that's going to be out. That was Olfers, I'm sorry, on the set, and that ball goes out. Point Canyon Lake 2-0. Gray looking to get on a little bit of a service roll here. Tough handles by Huey. Olfers long over to Monaco. Monaco back a little back and forth. Canyon Lake just can't handle it as it gets a little bit down below waistline, and they just can't get it back up into the air. Point Fredericksburg 2-1. That's going to bring up Monaco on the service.
She's got a good serve.
Good job by Wunderlich getting underneath there and getting it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Big hit, but that's going to be long. 2-2 Fredericksburg.
All right, let's get this ball back.
Monaco to
Nice.
Wunderlich. Wunderlich
Good
gets
job,
it up.
Wunderlich.
Great. Back to Eckert. She's just going to
Great
tap it
job.
over the block.
Again, good vision. She saw that hole in the middle.
She did, and
Dumped it right there.
She also saw Ryan Gallagher up there on the block and just decides to just put it over her outstretched hands. Falls for a point. 3-2 Canyon Lake up. That's going to bring Kylie Rodriguez to the service line for Canyon Lake. Rodriguez has had some good success from the line tonight. Nice job right there. Madison Franson on there trying to get the dig, just can't get underneath it. That ball had some
ace.
It was a nice ace, had some downward top spin on it. And that's going to be long. And that time they're going to lay off of it. 4-3 Canyon Lake up on Fredericksburg as they break serve. And that's going to be Ryan Gallagher up. Gallagher is going to be wide. Nice job by Huntley Morass of just laying off of that as that went wide. Point Canyon Lake.
Oh, shoot.
And we got a little ball going. Oh, nice job by Mom.
Yeah, look at that mom speed.
That's the mom speed right there. Does a nice job.
Not everybody has that speed.
No, they don't.
Moms, though, they've got it.
Eckert, she would like to have that one back as she breaks serve. That's going to be 5-4. Check that.
This is the server that
5-3.
got on a roll last game, I think.
That is true. That's been Ella Stelling. Stelling with the serve. Morass does a nice job. Ball's right up near the net. That's such a tough serve. Morass gets underneath it, but the dig is so close to the net. That's going to bring it up 5-5. They finally get that point right up on the board. So it's 5-5. We're tied up here. Stelling has had the best of Canyon Lake tonight from the service line. There's Morass. Does a nice job just putting it over the block as Saracen and Pell are up there to try to put the block on it, and Morass does a nice job just putting it over. 6-5. Huntley Morass has had a nice game here tonight. Comes Montoya on the service line. Franson gets it up, but it's right into the net. Nice block by Morass.
Yes.
That's a double block or a push down right there, I think, into the net. That's going to be a point, Canyon Lake. Lisa Montoya on the serve. It all starts with the serve. Nice serve. Franson has to get down. Staling over to Huey. Huey goes across court and is able to get that one to drop. Literally goes right down the line of the net.
Yeah. That was good placement.
Really good placement as Canyon Lake is up 7-6, and that's going to bring Huey, who just put the kill shot on. She'll handle the service responsibilities for Fredericksburg. Morass with the dig. Canyon Lake in a little bit of trouble, but Morass is able to put it right between the block. You had exactly, you had Saracen and Pell up there, and she's able to put it right through the block. Nice job. Point Canyon Lake, 8-6. And Morass will go to the service line. See if she can't get on a better roll herself from the service line. Huey's able to get it up. Staling goes cross court over to Monaco, handled by Canyon Lake.
Nice,
they were in a little bit of trouble. I thought Montoya did a good job of getting over there to it. And Rodriguez just managed to get it up into the defenders and off the outside of their outstretched arms on the block. Marrast, a little miscommunication on Fredericksburg. Montoya on the back set. That's not where she wants it. Guzman just has to try to bring it over, and that's just set right up there close. But they're going to call her into the net.
She went over the net.
Over the net.
We will take it. And Remy did a really good job of getting the ball over or on the net for her to have to go up for it. So that was a really tough angle.
It was a tough. We couldn't really tell. We just know the ball was up there, and they're going to say she went over the net. So there's a challenge by Fredericksburg.
I don't really know.
10-6 right now is what
Can you throw a challenge flag in volleyball like you can in football?
Well, they certainly. I've observed here is that there is always a challenge. They send the captain or somebody over there to talk it over.
Yeah.
And so we got the referees in a bit of a meeting, right? And so I think the head judge is going to
come to a conclusion.
Come to a conclusion.
And we're going to stick with.
And
I will say, you know, I'm a bit of a trash talker, whether it's high school sports, professional, 10-year-old sports.
Yeah.
So this is tough.
You're keeping it.
Practicing being really nice.
You really are. You're keeping it. I want to say you're playing it right down the middle. I appreciate that.
Yeah. My mom told me, you know, if you can't say something nice,
you just don't
say
anything
it
at all.
That's right.
But that call's going to stand.
All right.
And that's going to be 10-6. The head judge says no. She was over the net, and that'll be a point, Canyon Lake. Marrast will continue to serve. Kopp is it deep. Staling over on the far side, and that was a big hit from Pell. I don't think Pell was too happy. She put that with a little anger on that one. I think she's still got a little bit of anger in her look. She wasn't too happy with the call. 10-7, Fredericksburg.
This ball back.
Kopp.
Oh.
And Feller just can't handle it. That was a tough serve from Kopp, and Feller can't handle it.
There's a lot of lefties out here. I've noticed there's a few lefties, a couple on both teams. Don't see that a lot.
Wonderlick. Montoya does a nice job of just getting the ball over, and that's going to be just in. Oh, my goodness. Nice job by Monaco right there. She was in a bit of no man's land. She couldn't really get on it like she wanted to. She puts it into the back row.
Yeah.
And nobody was there for Canyon Lake. Kopp on a three-point
Good way to watch
roll.
that out.
But there was a nice job there by Wonderlick laying off of that, and that's going to be a side out. 11-9, Canyon Lake up here in the third. Feller will handle the service responsibilities.
That was a double.
I thought that was a bit of a double. I would agree with you. That's going to be long.
Yeah, I think they got lucky on that one, but.
Oh my goodness, no, that's going to be in. So that's point Fredericksburg. They break service.
Yep.
And what I thought was a double hit by Monaco is she has a hard time handling it, and they're going to call it Fredericksburg's way right there. And that's going to be Olfers with the serve. Back set.
Good, Haley.
And there's a nice job for Haley just putting that over.
That's not an easy set for setters, that short little.
That's when you have the net right on your shoulder.
Right.
It is really tough to get that up. I thought Montoya does a nice job of getting it up.
The timing between the set and the hitter, it's I think one of the tougher sets. So they're doing a good job at combination.
And that's Gray. Monaco, far side to Gallagher.
Good.
Good job of Rodriguez. She's going to go up and into the block.
Good.
Andrews, far side.
Good blocking
Rodriguez.
by Fred.
There's a nice job right there.
Nice.
And Fred can't handle it. That was a good job of misdirection or off speed, if you will, from Rodriguez.
Well, we had a few hits right into the block, so that was smart just to dink it over.
Just dinked it over, and then there Gallagher couldn't get her arm back around to get it. And so that'll be a point, Canyon Lake. We're on a little bit of a discussion there. I'm not sure what that was about, but Gray on the service. The ball drops into Monaco. Monaco's going to go up, climb the ladder. Nice job by Rodriguez. Feller back to Rodriguez. She's just going to put it over. She's going to dig it. Does the same play twice.
It's working.
Right over Gallagher and Reinhardt. The two big blockers for Fredericksburg, and a nice job of Rodriguez, who's given up about 6 inches to both of those girls. She puts it right over the top of them. Now we're getting a little bit of a challenge back from the court captain.
So he gets a timeout without calling a timeout, I guess.
That's one way to look at it. That's one way to look at it. I'm sure there was a serious question of what happened there. But Canyon Lake on a bit of a roll. 14-10 on the strength of the serve from Gray. They have rattled off the last 4 points. We were tied at 10, I believe. Gray drops it in. Huey to Alfers.
Nice way to get it.
Nice job.
Rodriguez.
Good job.
Good.
And
I feel like that's 4 hits.
That's going to be 4 hits. Well, no, Kopp gets it over. Wanderlich back to Andrews, and she's going to go long. Thought I counted 4 in there. I guess I miscounted.
The block and then the.
Yeah. I counted the block. I guess I counted the block. 14-11, Monaco. Monaco will handle the service. Feller on the dig. Gray takes it across court, and there's Rodriguez. Tries to dink it over. That time Huey is there. Big hit by Gallagher. Back to Rodriguez. She's going to go off the block, but Olfers has kept it alive.
Good.
Back to Gray.
Nice.
And that's going to be Eckert, and it just kind of puts it over, and we're going to see what happens. They get it over. Eckert back to, oh my goodness, what a play from Fredericksburg right there. I thought Canyon Lake set themselves up well. Had a nice set from Gray. It was a good point. Good point. 14-12. Monaco will hold serve for Fredericksburg. Into the tape, and that's going to be a break back. 15-12. Canyon Lake really needed that. See some substitutions going on right at the moment. As Morass will come back in, Wunderlich is out, and Franson is in and Monaco is out for Fredericksburg. Rodriguez, that was a tough serve. Kopp's able to get it up. Big hit right there on the outside.
Chloe.
And there's a tap over. Huey's there that time. Olfers tries.
Nice, Haley.
Olfers tried to do it.
Good.
And Haley puts it deep, and that's going to go off the back row. Nice job of Eckert. Twice trying to find that soft spot, and the last time she finally gets it. 16-12. The Hawks up. Rodriguez with the serve. Would love to see her get on a 4 or 5 point roll right here. Rodriguez, deep serve. Huey gets it up. Olfers back over to Huey. Down the line. And that's a big hit right there from Huey. Nice set from Olfers. 13-16. And that's going to bring Ryan Gallagher to the service line for Fredericksburg. Rodriguez. Back to Rodriguez. Franson's there. Back set over to Reinhardt. And Reinhardt's able to get it to fall. (16-14). Rodriguez. Back set to Gray. Eckert. Gallagher over to Huey.
Good
Huey's
block.
blocked.
Brooklyn.
And that's a good job by Huey getting the ball back over. 16-15. Canyon Lake needing to figure out a way to break Gallagher here.
Good timing
We
on
got a
that
timeout. This is a really a pivotal point right here in this match, right?
Yes. So, you know, they've played 2 matches, well into the third. This is where you have to really start to focus because you're starting to get tired and
right.
Your body makes mistakes, so your mind has to stay sharp and focused and not get distracted by the score or the last pass you had, or
you gotta block a lot of things out, but you got to dig deep because, as you said, this is where you start to get a little bit tired.
Right, right.
Okay. We'll be giving you those winners for Mima's Tacos when we get to the end of this match. Gallagher on the serve for Fredericksburg. Feller can't handle it, and that's going to tie it up at 16. Gallagher's been on a 4-point roll right here, and Canyon Lake needs to find a way to break her back. Gallagher, Rodriguez, Gray, and a little bit of confusion. Andrews just has to put it over. Huey goes long.
Nice.
So the confusion was matched by Fredericksburg, got confused themselves, couldn't get themselves into a rhythm. You know, that dig, set, hit is, when you get out of that rhythm, it's hard to find it back in the middle of a point. Eckert on the serve. Into the back corner, Huey's there. Olfers over to Madison Reinhardt, who climbs the ladder for a kill shot, 17-17.
It's hard to find that poise under pressure.
And this has been the young lady that's been the Achilles heel for the Hawks, Ella Stelling. And good
pass.
Rodriguez on the dig. Nice job of Andrews. Far side, that was Pell.
Nice.
Andrews, and that's going to go off of.
Nice.
That's going to go. That would have been long right there.
Right,
but,
it would have.
But Fredericksburg could not lay off of it, and that's a touch. Canyon Lake. That's a break back, and that's going to bring up Lisa Montoya to the service line. 18-17, up by a point. Deep here in the third. Staling to Huey. Feller's there to handle it. Montoya, the set to Rodriguez. And that's going to tie it up. 18-18. Morast.
Nice hit.
Nice hit. Staling is there. Monaco's just got to bring it back over. Rodriguez, back set. Guzman off of. And that's going to be into the net. That's going to be point Fredericksburg. Canyon Lake has had a tough time getting a server to rattle off more than a point at a time. Huey into the net, just gets over. Nice job by Montoya. Morast with a big hit. Kopp's there, though. Over to Monaco on a big hit, and Monaco's able to put it down. 2018.
All right.
Here in the third.
Ball back here.
Kate Huey on the service, and we're going to get another timeout. Well, you know what? It helps if I actually change the camera back to the game. I've been showing the scoreboard this last 4 points.
Okay.
Not good production value on my part. I'm going to give myself a C-
There wasn't much to see there, guys. Don't worry about
there
it.
was a lot of breaking back of points. My apologies.
So last game we were down 20-15 and came back.
Yeah. Daniel Eckert said, take us off the scoreboard, for God's sakes. Yeah. Well, you know, what can I say? I got too caught up in the game. I'm handling my own production work here as well.
View, so. We couldn't hear your typing.
Yes, yes. We'll try to do better as we're at 2018.
Right.
Fredericksburg,
Let's go, Lake.
5 points away from this set. Huey on the serve. Feller. Montoya. Nice job of Morass just getting the ball over to Pell. And Pell is able to put that down. 21-18.
Well, we need to make it a little more difficult for them here. Get this point back.
Feller cannot handle it, and the ball goes off of her. 22-18. Canyon Lake needing to break this serve in a most desperate of ways right at the moment.
Here we go.
Huey.
Pass.
Montoya. She
There
just
we
puts it
go.
over. Nice job.
Out.
But that is out, and that's a nice job of Montoya just seeing and changing things up a little bit,
Right.
a little off-speed action. 22-19. Morass on the serve. Huey, Staling, Pell. They get it over the net. Montoya, front set to Rodriguez. Big
Out.
block on the outside, but it's going to be out.
Nice.
That's going to be point Canyon
we
Lake.
go.
22-20.
Let's keep it
We
going.
need Morass to stay on a
Huntley.
bit of a roll here. Deep serve. Huey gets it. Pell back over to Monaco. She just is going to get it over. Back set to Guzman. Nice
Good.
job by Montoya. Over to Feller, to Rodriguez. Big block. Feller again handles it. Back to Montoya. Back over to Rodriguez on the outside.
Good little.
It gets over the net. Back to Monaco and a big hit.
Nice,
oh, nice job,
Huntley.
Morass. Huntley does a great job from the back row. Big
Nice.
hit on her part. Staling over to Kopp. Kopp to Monaco. Feller is there.
Job.
Far side set. Nice job by Montoya. Over to Feller, to Guzman. Going to put it over. And she dropped for a point.
Wow.
Wow. What a exchange on that point.
That was big right there.
22-21. Fredericksburg up by 1 point. Morass on the serve. We needed her to get on a roll. She's done so. Puts it back into place. Huey on the far line. Staling over to Monaco. Monaco wants to just, but she can't handle it.
All right.
She wanted to soft touch it. Hits it. We're tied at 22.
Here we go. It's good timing on his part for the timeout. Way to battle.
Way to battle. It seems like the Fredericksburg coach is a little more focused on the calls on the refs than what his team is doing right at the moment.
Smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors.
It is. It is.
Remy Guzman's been really good off the bench. Coming in and getting some points, big points.
Big
Especially
points.
that last rally back and
That
forth.
rally was something else. You have Forey. You have Guzman. You have Rodriguez. Montoya, Huntley, Morass, and Feller, and for Canyon Lake.
All right, Canyon Lake. Let's see if we
Monaco,
can push
Pell,
through. These
Staling,
next three.
Saracen, Kopp, and Huey for Fredericksburg. That's deep to Huey. Over to Staling. Staling wants to go to Monaco. Nice job.
She got some hang time.
And there's, Huntley's wanted to
Nice
sort
try,
of
Huntley.
soft touch it over. She's jumping from the back row. Didn't really have the ability to get up on it and tries to just punch it over. Point Fredericksburg, 23-22. Kopp will handle the service.
Just 1 point at a time here.
Lefty puts it into play. There's Rodriguez. Morass,
Nice hit.
big hit by Rodriguez. And that ball's going to fall. That's going to be a point, Canyon Lake. We're tied at 23 here in game 3, or set 3.
Lefty, get out of here.
Big serve
Big
right
point
there.
right there. That was a big point.
That's going to bring up set point for Canyon Lake.
There we go. Smoke and mirrors.
More discussions, but there's not much to discuss on that one, I would
No.
think. That ball is just
Not at all.
served right in there. And
Not at all. Just some tactics right there.
Feller, ball's in. Huey can't handle it. Over to Kopp. Kopp gets over to Pell. Feller's there.
We can put this one away.
Montoya, big hit by Meckert, and that's going to take point. And set. Set number 3 goes to Canyon Lake, 25-23. Oh my goodness.
I love
Canyon Lake up 2 sets to 1.
I love it.
So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we'll give you the names of those winners. We're going to be on a 3-minute break. We'll leave the camera going, and we'll be right back. And we are back. Whew, that was a necessity right there, folks. We're happy to be back here. What a set that was.
Yeah,
last
that
one
was
as exciting.
so fun.
We've got a couple of winners to give out. We'll bring those names up from our accounting firm. So the first winner is Grandma McClung. She's going to give that to Remy Guzman. I think she's the grandma.
Yes.
Of Remy Guzman.
That's right. From Luling.
From Luling, Texas. And Danny Eckert from Metairie, Louisiana.
All right.
Is the winner. And then there's
a drive a long way to get
exactly.
his taco.
And I guess we gave away a third winner, Tracy Eckert. So the Eckerts wrap up tacos from Mima's Tacos. So all that you need to do.
Serve was out of bounds, so that's our point.
Point, Canyon Lake, as Fredericksburg had first service in set number 4. So if you want Mimo's Tacos, just go to Mimo's Tacos, give them your name. We've got your information. We'll get it over to them. And right there, big hit by Chloe Gray on the service. 2-0, Canyon Lake is up. Here in the fourth set. Gray on the service.
Another good serve.
Monaco, but there's a block from Eckert. Eckert and Andrews both set up a wall right there. Monaco can't get over the top of it and can't get through it. The ball drops, point, Canyon Lake, 3-0.
Nice serve, that just dropped.
Huey does all she can to get it over. Eckert, and it's going to fall in, but nice job. And it's out of bounds. That's going to be point, Canyon Lake. Gray's getting Canyon Lake off to a great start here with the service effort on her part.
Oh, punch.
Nice job, nice deep serve. Fredericksburg just has to bring it over. Eckert goes up, climbs the ladder. That's going to be out. So that'll be a break point for Fredericksburg, 4-1. And that's going to bring up Monaco on the serve. Nice serve.
That's a nice serve.
That's a nice serve. Wonderlick just can't handle it. The ball goes off the side of her, 4-2. Canyon Lake up on Fredericksburg here in the fourth set. That's going to be on the line. Oh, that was a tough one right there.
Again, just kind of drops right there at the end. Looks like it's going out and then drops in.
Monica, deep serve. Rodriguez over to Eckert, into the block. And Canyon Lake breaks back, 5-3. Canyon Lake up early in the fourth set. Canyon Lake up 2-1. And Rodriguez will handle serve. No, that was right down the line, but that's going to be out. Point, Fredericksburg.
See if we can get this.
Nice serve.
Nice way to get a cover.
Dig back, Morast
Nice.
over the block, and
Good
that's going to fall.
job.
Huntley Morast climbs to the ladder, is able to get it up over the top of the block, and it's going to fall in for Canyon Lake. They're up 6-4 here in the fourth. And that's going to bring up Haley Eckert. The Eckert family scoring on a number of
Yes.
on a number of tacos, as well as that serve right there. Haley Eckert puts it into the back row. They can't handle it. That's going to be point Hawks, 7-4. We got the Eckerts winning all over the place tonight. That's good stuff. And Haley on the serve, just clears the net. Nice job. Fredericksburg doing all they can just to get it back over. A little miscommunication. And there's Huntley Morast. That's going to put it through the block and out the back. Nice job. Point Canyon Lake. Boy, we had a collision of players between Gray and Rodriguez. Kind of banged into each other there and was a little bit discombobulated. That's a bit the term that I would use for it. But Canyon Lake comes away with the point nonetheless. Eckert, Huey takes a serve right back over the net. And there's Morast cross court. Good job by Kopp. And she can't get it over the net. Or did she? No, she did not. That's point. Canyon Lake, 9-10. The ankle's not the best in the world here. Sometimes those things right down the line are hard for us to see, but that's a point, Canyon Lake. Canyon Lake on a roll. 9-4. Eckert showing her serving skills. Huey goes over, but she's blocked. And that's a block out of bounds at point Fredericksburg as she puts, that would be Kopp that brought the ball over. And that's going to bring up Ella Staling, who has really been the nemesis for Canyon Lake. Rodriguez, Feller, Morass just has to take it deeply back. Monaco sets it up, back to Staling, back to Monaco. Monaco with a big hit. Point, Fredericksburg. Nine, 6. Fredericksburg down to the Hawks. Feller with the dig. Rodriguez, Morass goes deep, and it's going to be long. Point, Fredericksburg. Canyon Lake up 9-7. A little bit of folks trying to, do maybe a little too much. Got themselves a little out of position on that last exchange. Good dig by Morass. Andrews on the far side. That's going to be out, though. And it's 9-8. Fredericksburg on a bit of a roll.
This game with the momentum swings, it's crazy.
We'll see how long before Coach Villarreal decides to call a timeout. If Staling, that's going to be long.
I'll take that.
That's a point, Canyon Lake, 10-8. And that's going to bring in Lisa Montoya. She'll go in. Gray will go out. Eckert will go out. Guzman is in. Forey is in. Morast is in. A nice serve by Montoya. Deep to Pell.
Oh, that's great.
Rodriguez over to Morast. Morast deep on Kopp is able to get it up. Staling puts it up. Fredericksburg just has to get it over. Montoya on the front set.
Nice job.
Morass does a good job of getting it over. Dig by Feller, back over. Canyon Lake needs to control it.
Recoup.
Over to Guzman, and it falls
in.
Nice job right there. I'm going to say along. Go ahead.
I said Guzman off the bench.
Guzman off the bench. I got to say Morass does a wonderful job of managing the ball and not getting into the net in the middle of that, that volley.
Yeah.
Montoya. Nice service. Back over to Huey. And that's going to fall in. Nice job by Huey as she hits it down the line, hits it in that far corner. Canyon Lake up 11-9. Fredericksburg with the serve, and Huey will go to the service line for Fredericksburg. Off the top of the tape, Montoya over to Morass, through the block. Huey's there, Staling on the back set over to Pell. Pell with a big hit, but there's Rodriguez. Montoya sets it up for Guzman. Guzman just puts it into the tape, and it rolls over. I don't know if that was planned or not on Guzman's part.
It was.
She wanted just to clear that net.
I saw her aiming for that top of the net.
She caught the tape, and there it goes down, and there it goes, 12-9. Canyon Lake up. Set number 4. A little bit of a discussion. I think there's going to be a substitution here. They got to make sure that they have no rotation violations as Morass will go to the service line. Oh, that's going to be a little bit long on Morass. It's going to be a point, Fredericksburg. That's going to bring Kopp to the line as Fredericksburg is down by 2. 12-10. Rodriguez gets the ball over. Staling is with the dig. Over to far side, and that's Monaco that gets it over just places the ball over Forey's block, and as it drops for a point, 12-11. Canyon Lake up by a point. Kopp on the serve for Fredericksburg. Canyon Lake needing a break back. Feller with the dig. Montoya on the set. Back set to Guzman. Guzman goes off of two Fredericksburg players, and that's going to be a point. And a break of service for Canyon Lake. How to bring Feller. Chrissy Feller, the senior, with the serve. Deep back row, Monaco over to Stalings, back to Monaco. We got a lift. We got a lift right there. 14-11, point Canyon Lake. Feller on serve. Staling. Nice job by Morass. Feller gets it up. Guzman just carries it over. There's Kopp. Staling over to Monaco. That's going to be long. That is out. Over the top of the block. 15-11. Canyon Lake on a bit of a roll. Feller has scored 3 points here. Feller, the senior. Drops in onto Staling. Pell tries, no, check that. That was Gallagher. Huey, back set to Pell. Big block. That's going to be out of bounds off of Canyon, off the block. Rodriguez got up there, but that was a big hit from Pell. Hard to handle that shot. That'll bring up Charlie Alfers on the serve for Fredericksburg. Morast.
Nice hit.
Nice job by Rodriguez. Big hit by Monaco. Point Fredericksburg. Alfers on the service. 15-13. Rodriguez. Morass just has to bring it back over. Huey. Big set in the middle to Gallagher. Rodriguez goes deep corner, but there's Kopp. Puts it back into play. Monaco climbs the ladder, but that's going to be out. That is going to be out right there.
Is that a tip?
And they were wanting a tip, but they did not call a tip.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to be more dissatisfaction from Fredericksburg's head coach, but nonetheless. Coach Rummer's not too happy about that, but I think it was a good call. I don't think it made contact with anybody. That ball was long.
You could tell by the way the ball spun. It did not get hit.
That's going to be 16-13, and that's going to bring up Chloe Gray on the serve. Monaco on the far side. This time she won't be denied. She puts it down. That's going to be a break of service. 16-14 Fredericksburg, and that's going to put Monaco back on the back line.
That's out.
And that's going to be out. And Canyon Lake will go up 17-14. Rodriguez on the serve. Backs that over to Gallagher. She's going to go down the line. Just going to drop in the far corner. That was a nice job by Gallagher. She just finds that placement. 17-15. Gallagher will hold serve and will deliver the serve from the service line for Fredericksburg. Just on the tape, Rodriguez does a good job. Back set by Chloe Gray. Morast. Eckert. Big hit, big dig by Rodriguez. Backside by Andrews, into the block. Good job by Eckert, puts it into the back row. Fred was still working it through. Oh my goodness, what an effort right there by both teams. 17-16.
Both teams, you can tell, really want this game.
Really want this game. Well, Fredericksburg literally playing for their lives here in this match. Canyon Lake would like nothing better than to close it out. That's going to be a long serve right there from Gallagher. A little bit of a misconcentration, goes long. And that's going to bring up Haley Eckert, the senior. To serve for Canyon Lake. We have a bit of a discussion on the call. Coach Villarreal is going to send over her captain, Chloe Gray, to go over and have a discussion about, challenge the point. A little bit of discussion between the line judge down there and the
line
net judge.
Was thinking about it down there. I think it's because it hit the ground and then hit the line judge, so it's kind of hard to imagine that the ball went out of bounds and then came back in and hit her when she's right there on that line.
Right. That's going to be a point, Fredericksburg. Oh, and then we just tied it up. Fredericksburg just tied it up.
All right, let's go, Lake. Focus on this next one.
And Ella Staling has been sort of the bit of the nemesis in this from a serving perspective for Fredericksburg.
Again, yeah. She's got a good serve.
Rodriguez on the dig. Back set to Andrews.
Brooklyn.
That's Huey. Back to Andrews. That's going to fall in.
Yes, nice job.
That is a nice job by Andrews. Woo. I thought it might be a little long. She did a couple of them long over there, but that falls into the far corner. Point Canyon Lake. And that's going to bring up Lisa Montoya, the senior setter. See if she can get on a bit of a roll with her serve. Deep to Kopp, to Staling, over to Huey.
Nice.
Morast gets it over.
Oh,
they're going to call a double hit on Morast. Break of serve, tied up at 19. Kate Huey to the line to serve for Fredericksburg. Morast on the dig. Montoya tries to just push it over. Feller. Rodriguez on the back line is going to drop. Nice job by Staling to keep it alive. That's going to be long right there. Nice job of a strategy along the way. I think they hit, I think it was, didn't see who that was from, but it was long on Fredericksburg. That's going to bring up Huntley Morast.
That was off of 13, Monaco.
Monaco. Over to Monaco, speaking of, nice dig by Feller. Nice set by Montoya. The ball goes over the net. Kopp is there. They want to get it over Feller. Back set by Montoya. Over to Guzman. Huey's there. To Staling. Over to Monaco. She can't get a clean hit on it. Morast is there. There goes.
That's a tough set right
Guzman
there.
right there.
Oh, nice.
Guzman hits the open spot. As she picks her spot and puts it down.
She's clutch.
Remy Guzman.
She's like Robert Ory for anyone out there that's a Rockets fan.
A 90s Rockets fan.
90s Rockets fan.
Big shot Rob.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good callback.
Yeah.
Guzman does a nice job at finding the spot. I tell you, Morast has impressed me a lot in this game. She's been consistently back there in that back line, digging them out, and then when called on, she's been able to put them down. So I think she's had a really good game.
Yeah. Another basketball, I guess, reference.
Yep.
That Guzman reminds me of is Manu Ginobili.
Little Manu, yeah.
Coming off the bench, making an impact.
Making a big impact in this game. So I just talked about Huntley. She's going to handle the service responsibilities. Up 21-19. Canyon Lake up over Fredericksburg here in the fourth. Canyon Lake up 2-1. Deep serve. Kopp does all she can. She can't get to it. That was a great serve on the back line. Kopp dives for it. Can't handle it. Canyon Lake up 22-19. Harassed on the serve. Huey's there. Far side of Monaco, and she puts it right down, and we fortunately didn't lose our gear.
Yeah, almost knocked over a monitor.
That's okay. It's all right.
It was a nice hit.
It was a nice hit. That's why we put that extra heavy-duty case on these bad boys.
Yeah.
I've already lost 2 monitors over the years. So.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's a great serve from Kopp. Just gets over the net. But Rodriguez is there. She's
back at her.
Monaco. Nice job by Feller.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Back to Monaco. Again, she's going to touch it over. But there's Montoya. Guzman on the outside. She's going to touch it over. Pell's there to get it. Monaco to Feller. Far side Lisa. Oh, my goodness. Rodriguez can't get it over the block. That's going to be a block by Fredericksburg. That's Pell and Gallagher over there. And that's going to bring it 22-21. Canyon Lake up. Kopp on the serve for Fredericksburg. That's going to be long. That's the point.
There we go.
For Canyon Lake, 23-21. Smart play. They laid off of it.
Who's serving now? Feller?
That's going to bring Feller up, the senior.
Lefty. There you go.
Feller on the serve.
Nice serve.
Deep to Huey. Over to Staling. Over to Monaco. But there's Feller again. There's Montoya. Over to Rodriguez off the block.
Let's go.
24-21. That is.
Come on, Lake.
Game point, set point, and match point.
Here we go, Feller. Take it home.
24-21. Feller on the serve. The lefty. It's over. Kopp's got it. Staling over to Monaco. Big hit. There's Morass. Ball's back up to Guzman. Off the block. It goes over. That's a double hit. That's the point. Game, set, and match. Canyon Lake up.
Love it.
Takes the contest to Fredericksburg. 3-1 in 4. What an effort. What a match. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. And quite the celebration going on for the Canyon Lake Hawks, as that's a big win for them. They've come in. They really played well against Bernie the other day. And this is a big win for the club.
That is huge. I love it.
I do too.
You could just tell there's a different attitude about them tonight. I feel like they believed in themselves.
They did, absolutely, 100%.
They played pause.
They
played like the boss tonight.
They played like the boss. They did.
They were the boss of Fred tonight.
They got a little chest pounding and whatnot. That's awesome stuff right there. Well, Canyon Lake comes away with the win. Big win tonight as Fredericksburg comes to town. And just a big thing. I want to thank Kara Strasner for joining me tonight. That was a great job, Kara.
I want to go talk to some of the girls. I want to go.
Go talk to them.
Yeah.
Find out a little information for us before they leave. Before they leave. Okay.
Thanks for having me tonight.
You're welcome.
That was
Thank you, Kara.
All right.
So we will begin to wrap it up here tonight here at Canyon Lake High School. Big win for the Canyon Lake Hawks as they take the victory over the Fredericksburg Billies. As Fredericksburg comes to town, the Canyon Lake had the answers tonight. Up in 4 sets, 3-1. So on behalf of Canyon Lake Broadcasting, the Canyon Lake Broadcasting Club, Corey Martelli, and all of the crew back here at Canyon Lake Broadcasting, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. We were happy to bring it to you. We will be on the air Friday night as we have a big game in Davenport, as we have the second district game between the Canyon Lake Hawks and the Davenport Wolves. We'll be there to call it. We want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next broadcast. Good night and good luck. Tired? Are you worn out? I'm worn out. Look out! Oh, he's got it! The volley! Touchdown, Canyon Lake! Holy cow! Winners fakes, pumps, up, and good.
And Anderson gets in on the belly, Pete Rose style. Dad, have you been any prouder?
A shot off. There's Pena on a one-timer.
Oh! Back to Bowers to Valtera. He'll launch a three at the buzzer. He got it! Oh, my God! Keep on going. That one is belted deep to left and way gone.
Here comes Coburn for three. Got the big net.
There goes Bates. Touchdown! Touchdown!